Hello everyone. Today is the day, probably, that we finish the game. Probably. Oh right, we were left in the social media phase. Yeah, we already read this, I remember. Okay, now this is where we were. Heroes of the day, people have attacked the Urban Dissolution Center. Of course they're celebrating. I hate social media. They mess up to something again, they should just stop. No, read the article. They're Saints trying to stop the center staff from committing terrorist attacks. How pathetic that some random peasant gather evidence that took care of the problem while the police are just useless. Why aren't they working? They acted too rashly. Attacking like that without any proof could be considered a crime. It is a crime in most places. I would assume that it counts as a crime in Japan as well. I'm hardly an expert on Japanese law. Center supporters only believe in them because they don't know any better. The information available already pointed to the possibility of a terrorist attack, so they need to act immediately. If they just kept it online, this could have been peaceful, but there are actual incidents happening in real life, and they are only getting more extreme. I can't even laugh about these. Bomb threats don't make good jokes. Why the terrorism? This seems terrifying. Where can we run? Scary. Me. The Simmers and the Center are acting under Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence. Enough with the Great Reset bullshit, so annoying. What is clear is that the Simmers are trying to carry out Tsutomu Kisaragi's occult Great Reset. Okay, let's start here. Jasmine mentioned something. She said occult Great Reset is a must-read for occult fans. Being passionate about things is lovely, but getting too obsessed isn't. Getting locked into one point of view can bend the truth, you know? Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence... Oh, goddammit, I thought it was that. Do you agree? The Great Reset that Tsutomu Kisaragi wrote about. Some people seem to believe this is the time to make it all reality. I see, so it's a topic of interest among some circles. Sadly. Getting a reaction here, I'll do a research on Tsutomu Kisaragi's influence. Oh, so this is what Miss Tomarigi was speaking of. What did she say? Don't really get how, but she finds keywords. That's right, I don't really get how. Some people seem to think it's a joke or a false alarm, but more people are starting to believe it'll happen. Better a slow spread than all at once. If everyone panicked at the same time, this could be really bad. If there was a safe place people could take refuge. If we knew their purpose, we could take preventive measures, but no idea yet. A lot of people had looked at this post. I'm glad that I checked. A reaction to Simmers are terrifying. I'll look into that. Need those glasses, I wonder which incident this comment is about. As you said, Vigilantes and Simmers are so different. Whichever one, it gets to be a problem if they grow in numbers. Supporters. I think they're talking about people who defend the center. Guilty to proven innocent, but who gets to be the judge of that? Society. More often than not. That mob and the Simmers are similar. A surprising number of people are driven by their fears. And by their fans, to be fair. What does that do, though? Not taking it easy on the police. What has that ruckus back there achieved? Well, to be fair, the police are corrupt and useless. Saints? Such violent saints, aren't they? These people didn't really seem like simmers to me. People are already talking about them. They might be the one posting about themselves. That would make sense. Bitches love talking about themselves. No way, the simmers that caused incidents and the Urban Media Solution Center was just to ride the media wave. Really? I mean, do we really? Unpopular opinion, but I support the Urban Media Solution Center. People call themselves heroes and attack others. You're the one who should meet devastation. Is there anything about a terrorist group in the Illuminati car prophecies? Wait, how did things get so bad? Illuminati cars and simmers, how did it all come to this? I always look forward to their videos about various urban myths. The center director probably isn't human. There's got to be a weak point that will expose his true identity, like the eyes or the neck. I'm not really against devastation or whatever. I don't object to the Great Reset either. Perhaps the center announced their views or not. Was it a decision made on a whim? Why suddenly announce an act of terrorism at this point? Were they busy preparing? It may seem sudden to some people, but creating the cars, carrying out the prophecies, it must have taken a really long time to prepare everything. True. And a project of that scale too. How many were involved planning it? Maybe this person is a simmer. Even for those who aren't simmers. A lot of people seem to hope that society will change. Well, yeah, that's... you know. Wow. Yeah, people like that think they know it all. They need better imagination. What are they saying? The director is a bit out there, but definitely human. Those who call fans have only seen the director with a mask on. So it does make sense that imagine these things. Right, the director always wears a mask in videos. Viewer of the Center's channel. When things go back to normal, I like to help with the videos too. Aww. Maybe this person posted on some Sima. It is not like every simmer is an extremist or terrorist. Some simmers on the dark web, so it's also not that innocent. They must not have expected this. I love when people talk about the dark web because, I mean, I'm not gonna act like there's no criminal activities going on, because there are, but like, mostly people used it to sell drugs. Like, mostly it was for drugs. And admittedly, any site that is not indexed is technically a dark website. Like that, the dark web is just non-indexed site. So you have things that are perfectly legal, and you have a lot of shit that is incredibly illegal. And then again, they have raided a lot of like the big business, quote unquote, big businesses there. Mostly again, the drug selling. Most people think the Simas are a terrorist group. The news has portrayed them as a mysterious group committing terrorist incident. Like, most people don't think about whether they're actually Simas or not. Reaction to terrorist group. I have to look into these too. Those glasses belong to you. The director gave them to me. Well, I mean, I appreciate the support. Kinda violent, huh? I'm not trying to write anything. I've been checking San Mesima for a while. When the terrorist attack happened, I was surprised they pulled it off. People call them a terrorist group now, but that's a few of them. The Simas are terrifying though. Is that side admin leading the Simas? Seems like an evil orc lol. Evil orcs in these times, just wild. I heard a rumor that the admin is some super genius hacker. I'm assuming only the Simas know this, but if someone is familiar with the happy 77.7 billion yen leak, please do tell. I can't find any info no matter how much I search. Who even is this admin, the dude in the video? Who's behind that mask? Has anyone actually met them before? I talked to them on the forum before. They joined a voice chat before. I only got to chat with them for a bit, but I could tell they're really smart. I already told you guys, you say the Illuminate cards have some prophecy, but that's exactly what the admin is trying to make you think. It's just the admin's roadmap to the Great Reset. Seems committed to carrying out the plan. Aren't they a billionaire? The Samesima admin is smart, a top-class hacker, and rich. Must have committed some kind of crime to get that cash, lol. I forget where I read it, but there was some big incident with a hacking software called the something sign, but I can't find the article anywhere. Warning, if you dig too deep, you might be erased. People who dig up these things, people who dig up things they shouldn't know about the police are taken out. Nice imagination. This poster didn't expect things to go this way either. I couldn't have imagined it. It just seems like a game that kids made up. But there's actual terrorist attacks. Definitely not just a game. Did I write that in the journal before? If people are saying that kind of thing, there should be some info on record over there. Happy? Sounds like a casino or something. I've never heard of an incident with that name. Interesting that the police officer doesn't know about it. Some of the Simas must have met them, right? A mass figure with no name, you really had a gathering offline. How could you tell if the person you're meeting is the admin or not? Right, they communicate on that website. Well, someone actually talked to them directly. Voice only? Could be someone pretending to be them. If only they had recorded it. If it really is just a roadmap to the Great Reset, then why go out of your way to make it with the Illuminate cards? There must have been some reason behind that. I wish they weren't so committed. They're rich? That's just a rumor though, no idea how they earn their money. So quick to judge. I'm just really into the topic. Reaction to Samesima admin. Let's see what rumors I can dig up with it. Something sign. Hacking software, Race, they're talking about the Samesima incident. To Miri-san, are the security police really doing such things? I can't say here. I'll tell you as soon as we arrive. I don't trust like that, my dude. Samesima admin person was talking about some riddle in the video. Did it get solved yet? Maybe first person to get the answer will go viral. What was the riddle again? Something like doesn't matter whatever you say. It's on the website. What does not exist even if you speak of it. Looks like you answer it on the page too. You can call it something, so it must exist. If it didn't exist, you couldn't speak of it. Something that was there but is gone now. Something vintage, a riddle for collectors. I'm so fed up with you idiots japping around here. Will it really end like this? Devastation you won't even see coming because you're so blissfully dense? It's too late. Like the prophecy, the riddle is probably talking about something coming in the future. I've been writing in answers, but still haven't gotten the right one. Devastation and judgment, I get it. But what exactly does that mean? If the world's gonna split in two, that's not exactly something we can do much about. What are they even trying to accomplish with that video? The riddle? I don't see their endgame. Who exactly is the admin anyway? They haven't made any demands at all. The police haven't said anything. Maybe what they're asking for doesn't exist or is unrelated, Lamau. What does not exist even if you speak of it? Like, I've been trying to think about that. I thought it was the truth, because, like, technically it doesn't exist. Like, it's not something tangible, it's not something that, you know, you can prove, even if you tell people about it. But I think that I got it wrong. Like, it's the death. Like, what does not exist, even if you speak of it, is the death. Dead people do not exist anymore, they're dead. So even if you speak of them, they stay dead, nothing will bring them back. I think that's where it's going with that. But they're asking for no longer exist. There really is a lot going on in that riddle. Have the police made any announcements? No, there's still too much we don't know. It'd help us to at least know what they want. To threaten someone, you need to have something you want. A motive, right? Yes, but there were no demands listed in the video. However, perhaps what they want is for someone to solve the riddle. That's true. If the world is ending, what could we even do? You can't plan devastation like that, much less carry it out. It sounds like this person has been writing in answers since the riddle came out. I hope they keep trying. Most people wouldn't know what to do if they told about impending doom. And it's our job to save those people. Something so old is no longer here. Seems like the right direction. But could you say it doesn't exist in that case? Doesn't exist. You have a point. Like, it's there, but not. Even if you solve it, what happens once you submit it? You get the next part of the prophecy, or they'll disclose their motives. Either way, you'd find out something. If there's anything you need, just let me know, I'll get it for you. Don't worry, the director gave me a laptop. Research done? We're almost there. Oh, yes. All done here. I have a general idea of your situation now, as well as the danger you're in. What should we do? Listen, we have to delegate and split duties. I will ensure your safety myself. Mr. Marigi will never forgive me if something happened to her dear colleague. Her dear colleague. I miss my wife, Tomiri. I miss her so much. I'll be back. I miss her a lot. And that's why I'm going to ask you to trace her footsteps. What she looked into, and what she realized. There's a reason you're the only one who can do this. I'll explain when we get there. I see. I need to trace Jasmine's footsteps. Also, where is it we're going? The place we're about to go must... oh god damn it, I thought it was her. The place we're about to go must be kept secret between you and me. Let's go. Yay! Miss Fukurai, do you know what a no-solve case is? A no-solve case? Not one that couldn't be solved, an unresolved case? I think in most places they call them cold cases. It's a case that should not be solved. Oh, that's worse. Cases where the investigation was discontinued for whatever reason. We call that a no-solve case. Are there actually cases like that? The National Police Agency has a secret warehouse with those materials. We call it the closet. She, Mr. Marigi, went to the closet looking for records of the incident. Maybe she found information about the Genesis card and the closet? If so... One more thing before we enter. The material store here, the staff working here, and the fact that the closet even exists. We need you to keep everything a secret. It's a secret. A secret. Okay, got it. This is how we die. This is... When an incident occurs, the best measure is to work steadily until it's resolved. There's such deception. That's why I don't like this place. Fair enough. Miss Sakurai, please try following Mr. Maragiri's traces here. With that power of yours. But why look into Jasmine's actions? Mr. Marigi was injured before she could report the information she found here. There's some connection between the answer to the riddle and the Illuminate cards. She learned about the Genesis card here, so there must be clues somewhere. If there's anything you don't understand, please ask the librarian. Understood. Info on the Genesis card and info related to the riddle. I'll follow Jasmine's footsteps in the investigation. Let's go. This shelf is labeled D97, and these are file with boxes that have files in them. Whoa, I wonder where I should begin. Shelf D98. Is it all paper materials here? The materials here all seem to be records of incidents that happened before. This piece of paper is sticking out a bit. A hacking incident by Natasha Singh. Natasha Singh. Was that an urban myth related to social media? The platform Happy was used by politicians and the wealthy has been hacked. It has been revealed that the platform was used for money laundering. Cryptocurrency is also circulating there, but the transactions remain untraceable. Hacking tools? I'm pretty sure this was mentioned on social somewhere. The damage amounted to over 77.7 million yen, with significant impacts throughout the world. What, 77 million? The Natasha sign used in this hacking incident. Only its creator, a genius hacker, is capable of using it. As for the incident called the Happy 77.7 billion yen leak, users of Happy include top police officials, and the details of this case are stored in CL. I'm guessing that's the closet. Huh? Even though the incident happened and CL means here, right? That means they gave up on solving the case? Well, it makes sense. Like, if they solve the case, they would be screwed. I want to know more about this case, but I need to keep moving. The hacker parses a bit like the admin, but there's no proof of that yet. Time to look elsewhere. Shelf D99. These boxes are totally packed in here. Wait. There's a space where one is missing. Shelf E01. Does the librarian manage everything here alone? Incredible. I could never do that. This is the shelf E02. So many materials packed in here as well. Hard to think that all of these are no-solved cases. Shelf E03. Lots of boxes with files in them. Shelf E04. Boxes filled with files. Okay. Jasmine's shadow. Jasmine, I really hope you'll be okay. He seems to be searching for a file. Looks like she's reading a file from this shelf. I'll take a look at the shelf. This is the shelf Jasmine was checking, but there are way too many materials to go through. It's not time to read everything. If only there was some way to narrow them down. This shadow must be Jasmine. What's she doing? Looking for something. Has she given up on looking? I wanted to check the materials here, but the whole box is gone. Maybe that's why? Maybe the librarian knows something. This shadow is Jasmine. She's taking out files from the shelf. But it doesn't look like she's that focused, so maybe the shelf isn't it. Excuse me. Commissioner Tamiri has informed me of the situation. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself. Understood. You work here as a librarian. My job is simply to manage the materials here. This is just one of the locations used for storing materials related to various incidents handled by the police. If it comes here, that means the case no longer needs to be solved. No longer needs to be solved. So this place stores materials like that, I see. Were you here when Jasmine was looking into things? Oh, Mr. Mairigi. I happen not to have seen her. Huh? There was so much dust flying around that day. Some files on the shelf seemed to have flipped over. Pretending that Jasmine wasn't here, right? The past, the Genesis card, what was being looked into, from which shelf. That means Jasmine managed to find information on the Genesis card. Let's follow Jasmine's traces to find out what she was looking at and what she discovered. I think there's a box missing from shelf D99. Do you happen to know what was in it? D99 might be a file that was destroyed. There's no way for me to look it up. Seriously. Related materials might be in EO4, though I'm not sure how helpful they will be. Shelf EO4, thank you. Guess I'll be talking to myself quite a bit today. Well, unless you don't want to be helpful, bitch. Oh, goddammit, I keep clicking. Please, I know she walks faster when I do that, but I don't like it. For related materials, but I don't even know what kind of related materials. Wait, these materials look a bit compo. Maybe these? Matsuda. Ryuto Matsuda interrogated as a suspect. Is that Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour, or just someone with the same name? A colleague of the victim, Nomura, Matsuda had a motive for committing murder. Upon interrogation, an alibi was established. An incident where Matsuda-san's colleague was killed. Could it be the Wano Tenchu incident? Investigation ended by decision of Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa sent to the closet. Huh? Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa? Kurosawa-san's father? First, let's show Tamiri-san this document. My apologies for asking you to do this. No, I'm kind of glad you did. Is Jasmine going to be okay? She fell 10 meters along with a steel floor. With bruises all over and several broken bones, she hasn't regained consciousness yet. I see. Jasmine, I really hope you're okay. So what kind of information was Jasmine-san collecting here? She was supposed to tell me after the Kurosawa house incident. Things were quite hectic then. If there was time, we could have done a follow-up investigation, but that's no longer possible. Okay, I see. Is it really okay for me to be here? The librarian has been informed of the circumstances, including my feelings on the matter, so we have their cooperation. Does that mean no one else in the police force knows that we're here? If anyone found out, myself and the librarian would be fired immediately. There might be even more consequences to deal with. So let's keep it a secret, okay? A secret, yes, of course. What a heavy secret to carry. About the documents and storing shelf EO4. There are documents saying that Matsuda-san from the Netherworld tour was a suspect. Mr. Marigi sent me reports of the tour about Matsuda. Matsuda was Kengo Nomura's colleague, it seems. Yes, the documents mentioned that Matsuda-san had an alibi. Mr. Sami, did you read all of it? No, I just wanted to tell you about it. What did it say? There are records of items that were popular during the event. No Tenchu Massacre. Massacre, goddammit, Verin, please. I'm thinking of a different game. There were no Tenchu incident. The Tenchu t-shirt. I heard about that on the tour. They put images of the victim Nomura-san on the shirts. So tasteless. Also, a prophetic card. Prophetic card? You mean an Illuminate card? How could there be an Illuminate card if that was 7 years ago? Not an Illuminate card. It just seems to be a card with a prophecy on it. This lady's card predicted Kisaragi's death. Don't know who did this, but it's pretty disturbing to me. So it all goes back to that murder. Come to think of it, I feel like the director mentioned looking into something like this. I really didn't expect Nomura-san's case to be in the closet though. For the police, this case might not have been only about the Nomura siblings. What do you mean? The investigation was terminated by the Deputy Inspector General, that's Director Kurosawa. So it was Kurosawa-san's father? So he stopped the investigation because he would look back for them if it was solved? The case wasn't just stopped. He hid the fact that it had been terminated and wiped everything from existence. Why would he do such a thing? Okay, I need to think about the Genesis card. While looking into the documents here at the closet, I found mentions of Matsuda-san. There was information from 7 years ago about things like the Tenchu t-shirts. Also mentions of a car rumored to have predicted Tsutomu Kisaragi's suicide. It seems like the rumors that the director saw on the Sameshima side were true. So the Genesis card that Jasmine mentioned is... Maybe it's a prophetic card related to the incident involving Nomura-san. Yes, that makes sense. A prophetic card mentioned in the documents along with the Tenchu t-shirts. All these incidents that happened after Nomura-san's death. The Genesis card's prophecy might be affecting the Illuminate cards and the Seamless actions. Okay, let's think about the answer to the riddle next. If the Illuminate cards were based on the Genesis card, which I guess makes sense, does that mean the admin is causing an incident based on a prophecy from 7 years ago? Incidents on a prophetic card from that time, if they lead to the riddle's answer, what does not exist even if you speak of it? This? Maybe it's an Natasha scene case where hacked and leaked data gave birth to a conspiracy meme? Doesn't feel quite right. Let's think over the riddle again. What does not exist even if you speak of it? This place, the closet, is a storage place for purposefully unresolved cases. I've noted down the info I gathered here in the journal. Let's recheck the journal and think this over. Okay, so I was wrong about all of them, so... Oh, that reminds me, sir. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of unread we haven't read. Well, I tried to think about it. Dear, I even share this info with you. Not trying to be mean, just not the usual kind of thing. Not something to chat about with dear friends, really. Why, you ask? It's just that kinda case. Can you feel their eyes on you? Those police, they're watching us. They don't want it out in the open. There are even rumors that those who try to speak out get eliminated. I don't actually know the details of the case, and I'll leave it at that. I heard it was a really tragic one, though. What, you asked what kind of incident it was? No, stop right here. Don't ask another word. I can't talk, like I already said, talking gets you eliminated. Well, it does get heavy keeping it all to yourself. Sometimes ignorance really can be bliss. What? Am I putting an act for the spooky vibes? No, my dear friend, such peaceful fluff in that mind of yours. That's part of their plan, too. You really want to know that badly. I don't want you in harm's way, but alright, I'll say it just once. It's called the Tamejima incident, but you can't talk or speak about it. You can't even say the name of the case. Guess you could just call it your case. Probably fine if you don't go into any more details. And I feel a bit better now that you know the name. I think someone's coming. Excuse me, I just need to ask you a few questions. There was a murder in this apartment building last night. Did you notice anything out of order? The police officer asked this over the intercom screen. If you had seen a suspicious man last night, would you tell him? Let me tell you a story about a certain woman. She came home late at night and passed at a suspicious man in the hallway. The next day, a police officer asked her if she saw anyone suspicious last night. A few days later, the TV news reported a murder in the woman's apartment and that the murderers had been caught. A chill ran down the woman's spine when she saw the news. The murderer was the police officer she had seen on the intercom. The man remembered her from a previous encounter and came dressed as a policeman that day to seek out anyone who had seen him. I don't dare to guess what would have happened if she had told the truth. If I were in that woman's shoes, I don't think I'd have been able to keep my composure. Who've you ever heard the rumors about Kajin answer? They say that he's nothing but a head, so of course he wants a body. The worry is that you can summon him by phone, but remember, call at your own risk. You can't just call him on any cell phone, you're going to need 10 of them. 10? Dude. Then you need to have them all call each other. The first phone call calls the second calls the third, and so on until the loop is completed with the 10th phone calling the first. Usually you'd expect to get a message about the line being busy, but instead they connect to somewhere. The man who answers the phone calls himself Answer. For 9 out of 10 people that call, he will answer any question they ask, but one unlucky person will ask a question instead. If they can answer, he steals their body for himself. Wait, wasn't there another story just like this? Maybe there really are phone lines to the other side. If you ever get a call from a strange number, keep your head on your shoulders and don't pick it up without thinking. Delightful anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. Oh, I've seen them, have you? I've seen them, have you? The other species hiding among us. Among us. Sometimes if you take a really close look at the pictures of celebrities and politicians, you can see them. They're humanoid reptiles called reptilians, lizard people. They already succeeded in infiltrating human society. Why, you ask? For control! They've come to conquer, so they wear human skin and pretend to be people of influence, politicians and the sort. There are ways to tell them apart. Their necks, their eyes. If something seems off about the wrinkles on their neck, that's a sign. When they blink, if their lower eyelids come up to meet the top, you just might be looking at a reptilian. You may not believe me now, but you will someday. They're living among us. Everywhere. Might even be living next to you. Right now. Well, there's no one beside me right now, so kinda hard. I saw it. This is the last message a dear friend of mine sent me just before he disappeared. So what, you ask? Apparently he's his doppelganger. He had gone out by himself to meet up with his relatives, and he was waiting for them at the park. He arrived early and decided to kill some time on his phone, messaging me and a few others. The park was busy, so he must have noticed it while watching all the people sitting on benches, running and chasing after balls. At first, it was just meaningless conversation. I'm so bored. This might be the most wholesome place on earth. But then he found something interesting. I think this person is staring at me. OMG, we're wearing the same shoes. How embarrassing, lol. He's got everyone's attention. Is it a dude? Chick? Lamau, what do they look like? It's a dude. No way, he's even wearing the same pants as me, lol. Maybe that's why he's staring. Hang on, I'll try to see a picture of his face. And there was a short break in messages. I assumed so he could take a picture. Eventually he sent it, but the guy was far away, so it was hard to see his face. Zooming in, it was just a picture of my friend. Everyone loved it. What the fuck, it's just you, lol. Haha, you had me there. What's with that dumb look on your face, Lamau? And he sent a bunch of messages all at once. Guys, that's not me, OMG, it's me. The final message before he stopped responding was, I saw it. And the Kaiba Ichiran. Listeners can also send in their hot tips to the center. Little Bird told us about something called Kaiba Ichiran. It's not clear if this is a name or a password. One thing is for sure, when you post the words Kaiba Ichiran online, you get a reply from dead people. But the thing is, I'm busy. I don't have time to respond to every single commenter. I don't even know what I would do if I got a comment from a dead person. Don't I know it's tough for an elk to be a social butterfly, so you are an elk! Maybe it's a hacker link data with... Okay, no, not that. I'm not entirely sure how it wants me to, Okay, so this is right. Oh, wait. Right. It's just the incident. I'm stupid. Maybe it's the Ueno Tenchu incident where Seiji Kurosawa called off the investigation. Yes, that makes sense. So many people knew and were talking about this case, they could speak of it. But not only was the case not solved, the investigation was terminated and hidden from existence. That's what does not exist, even if you speak of it. This must be the answer to the riddle. Tomiri-san, I think I know the answer to the riddle. The case where the Genesis car appeared, that's how everything began. But that case does not exist even if you speak of it. For people who don't know about this place, they won't be able to get the riddle's answers no matter how they try. If we answer it, do you think we can stop this devastation and judgment? We have no way of knowing. All we can do is give it a try. I can use the computer that the director gave me. One internet connection here? Nope, you can't. Not here. Don't worry though, I talked to their librarian. We can connect from his desk. The page with the riddle on it, and here's where you enter the answer. Go on and type it in. The answer to the riddle is... Ueno Tenchu Incident. Oh, I have to type... Oh, okay. For a moment I thought I had to type it myself. Congratulations! This is... Yes, it's the right answer. Huh? It doesn't stop the countdown. Tomiri-san, what do we do? Scroll down. There's something here. Yes, I'll read aloud. Congratulations. What are you going to do when you get to me? I want to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. What do you want to do? Only I can ask myself that question. What does this mean? Avenge Kisaragi, and only I can ask myself? The latter sounds tough to get. Let's start with the former, it seems easier to understand. Reading it literally seems like the admin's plan is to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. The admin, who shouldn't know about the closet, speaks of avenging Kisaragi. Is the admin someone who's connected to the Ueno Tenchu incident? There might be documents here about people connected to the incident. I'll try to find some along with documents on Tsutomu Kisaragi. Shelf EO2. All the documents here are about no solved cases. No way. Shelf EO3. Los supuestos files of them. Jasmine was checking this shelf. I think I can look over it quickly and find what I need. No, this isn't it. What is it? Oh! Tsutomu Kisaragi, an assistant professor at Inugami University, was interrogated as a suspect in the Ueno Tenchu incident. This is it, Jasmine must have seen this. 1 month after the Ueno Tenchu incident, countless rumors have spread throughout the internet pointing to Kisaragi as the culprit. Despite a perfunctory interrogation, he had an alibi on that day. Security camera footage confirmed that he was at a restaurant with the victim's younger sister, Tomoko Nomura. Was he really then taken as a suspect all because of online rumors? However, public opinion continued to weigh heavily upon Kisaragi. 3 months after the incident, Tsutomu Kisaragi committed suicide at his home. The world kept treating him like a criminal even though he had an alibi. The police didn't make any announcements about it. I guess the whole case was hidden by then. What's this? Kisaragi was looking into the incident on his own, obtaining information from many people, including a hypothesis about the culprit. Maybe that's still some information that can be used to identify the culprit. Storage location 399. No way, the information collected by Dr. Kisaragi was destroyed? I'll have to ask the librarian if there are any documents left. Boy. About the documents. This is one of those days I talk to myself more than usual. Happens every now and then. However, I never saw you here, and anything I happen to say is just me talking to myself. Mr. Librarian, do you know where I can find documents on Tsutomu Kisaragi? Where are the documents in shelf D99 all thrown away? The scattered materials cannot be recovered. But is there nothing we can do? When disposing of them, I had some trouble. I organized the documents based on contents unnamed to decide what shelf they go in. We're not playing around here if they are not returned to the right shelf. Anyhow, I have no knowledge of you coming here, checking documents, or moving anything. Maybe the librarian is giving me some kind of hint? Did Jasmine move the documents to a different shelf? Let's take another look at Jasmine's shadows. Jasmine's shadow. Jasmine, I really hope you'll be okay. Looking more closely, the shadow is sticking something in this space. Maybe she's moving something to another shelf. The shadow is definitely Jasmine. What's she doing? She's just standing there. What do you place there, Jasmine? What? No way! Documents on Tsutomu Kisaragi. Since they may all get destroyed if left in one place, maybe Jasmine was trying to scatter them around. Jasmine, I'm going to read it right now. Kisaragi wrote down the results of his investigation on paper. We'll try to retrieve it from the research lab where he works. Try to retrieve? What, try to just take it from him? Due to resistance from the uni professors, retrieval was impeded. Impossible to proceed further. Related information on the internet has been partially deleted. Huh, what is this? Maybe it's a record of how the incident was covered up. Why go this far? Let's stop and think for a moment. It seems like Tsutomu Kisaragi was looking into the Ueno Tenchu incident on his own. The actual documents have already been destroyed. In order to uncover the admin's identity, I have to find those documents. If it's not here in the closet, where should I look next? In a research lab at Inugami University. Where he used to work. I'm smart. I'm so smart. Maybe it's in the research lab at Inugami University where Tsutomu Kisaragi used to work. Right, the professors at Inugami University didn't let them take Tsutomu Kisaragi's documents. So they might still be at that research lab. Which is a research lab at my uni. What are the chances? Anyway, let's tell Tomiri-san. The enemy could be someone involved in the incident. Only those who were involved can know all the details. Jasmine's traces lead me to information about Tsutomu Kisaragi. Dr. Kisaragi was considered a suspect all because of online rumors. How pathetic. The police just went along with internet opinions. It seems that Dr. Kisaragi had an alibi and was cooperating with the investigation. But Director Kurosawa ended the investigation. Dr. Kisaragi seems to have been looking into the Tenchu incident on his own. But all of those documents were destroyed. Miri-san, maybe the research lab at my uni. The research lab at Inugami University might still have case files from the incident. Well thought. However, it's been so long now, I'm sure everything's been wiped from there as well. But it seems like uni professor at the time kept the documents safe. Also, I might be able to find something with my clairvoyance. Were there any police officers who had that power? No, we're not. Then we have to go there. There's no other way, we have to do it. So the police really covered up the Ueno Tenchu incident. At the time, Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa wanted to hide the incident for some reason. From the answer to the riddle. That seems directly related to the admin's purpose and motives. Maybe the culprit of the Tenchu incident is written somewhere in Dr. Kisaragi's documents. And there's info that will lead to the admin. But now all we can do is hope. I'll arrive, come with me. Yes! 6 hours. Someone has answered the riddle. Excellent. To the person who knows what doesn't exist, I know that you will understand me. However, devastation and judgment is the promised future. Let us anticipate the moment when the countdown reaches 0. In the company of our guests. Nah. Nah, nah. Nah. 6 hours left until devastation and judgment. Yay! No way, hostages? I hope they're not planning on a public execution. Execution? We have to figure out their location soon. We have to stop this. This announcement is really causing panic. But leave that to the press, to the police. They're still searching. Let's get to the bottom of who the admin is. This is something only we can do. Yes. Also, I'm so sorry. The police are the ones who caused this incident. If Director Kurosawa hadn't stopped the investigation, if the truth had come to light, none of this would have happened. Then we wouldn't have gotten you into this mess. I don't see how I don't see this as you getting me into it. I was definitely surprised about the closet. But you and Jasmine are both doing everything you can to find out the truth. There are a lot of different people in different places. Not everyone is the same. This is what I like about you. Thank you. Hard to tell from that expression, but it's a compliment, I think. Kisaragi's research lab. Oh wow! Kisaragi's research lab. It's all still here. The professors protected the case files, treating them as research materials he left behind. If the research lab is still here after all this time, they must have really cared for him. This Tsutomu Kisaragi seems like a complete different person from the one talked about online. That's true, they really took care of the things he left behind. By the way, since this is your school, I'll make sure to keep it quiet from the school that you were working alongside me. I'm not worried about that at all. We should get down to investigating this research lab, Dr. Kisaragi's documents, and info about the admin. I'll find them and figure out that location. Oh no, so many books piled up here. None of this is organized. I have no idea where to start. They're not sorted by genre or organized so that the spines are visible. Because Dr. Kisaragi isn't the type who does that. A foreign book, like an art book, and here's a worn old notebook. Little Grace Studies 35 and random notes. 35 notebooks on Little Grace? We're at 34 and 33. This is gonna be tough. So many books and notebooks here too. I wonder how many are in this whole room. There are lots of books in the center too, but this place has piles of handwritten notebooks. This is a plant encyclopedia. Other pages. Whoa, demons! An illustration of a monster? What kind of book is this? It's Occult Great Reset. Right, he's the one who wrote this book. What's this? Secret project? Secret Society project. This is a picture of what people in a secret society would wear. They got mad after finding out that I drew eyes on their bat towel with a marker. This is a project notebook made by the Kisaragi siblings. At Secret Society, a project, but it's written by kids. Let's ask Tomiri-san to take a look just in case. These notebooks are handwritten by Dr. Kisaragi. It's unbelievable how many there are. This one's handwritten as well. Report number 96 on interviews with Kokuri practitioners. Interview notes from 100 temple-born people and mountain mysteries from Sherpas. He did all these interviews and wrote them up? That's a lot of work. Netherworld research book. Is this? Maybe from when he was researching the end of Netherworld? Something's not right. The police won't return the materials I put together on Nomura-san's case. I got my eyes on the person I think is the culprit, but if I name him and I'm wrong, I have to get down to the truth for Nomura-kun. Another document here related to the case. I should show this to Tomiri-san. Piles of books and papers here too. Trying to read through it would take years. Ancient sleeping methods and religion and diet. A ghost story and ghost storytellers. Induction talk and non-occult books. Little Grey Studies in 1982. Internet rumors. So many different genres over here. This doesn't seem related. It's about the rumors behind occult stories. In the past they came from the shops where people gather, but now they can be found all over the internet. Was this the desk that Dr. Kisaragi used? It's surprisingly tidy, and there's just a photo in a frame sitting here. There's someone in the photo. Dr. Kisaragi when he was little. And there's another kid in the photo. How cute! This be some kind of clue. That fucking looks like the director. This shadow is probably Dr. Kisaragi's trace. Wait, I feel nervous. I'm shaking? Digging through the drawers. Maybe it's a trace of him putting something away. At first glance, there didn't seem to be anything in the drawer. Let's take the glasses off and check it out. This must be Dr. Kisaragi. I guess it's a trace from long ago. Even with the glasses on, it's all blurry and hard to see. Oh, nothing else really? Okay. I wonder if there's anything around Dr. Kisaragi's desk. Oh god, wait, my nose is itchy. And the itchy. Oh god, I hit my mic. Do never have an itchy nose. You will hit your mic and you will worry. Too many things in the drawers. A rock and a knife? Oh, maybe it's not inside the drawer but stuck somewhere behind it? Yeah, a notebook. Why was it here? This looks like Dr. Kisaragi's diary. I suddenly feel dizzy. I'm alright. What was that? That's right. What's in this notebook? If the Sphinx is a guardian dog, where is the other one? Anything about the Tenchu incident? Maybe I should follow more traces with clairvoyance. Huh, what? This looks really clear. Why? There's something a bit different about this one. What's this one doing with his hands outstretched? It's strange, it's not that scary. It's so clear I can almost touch him. Maybe I'm using my clairvoyance too much. It's making me see strange things. I'll just pause using clairvoyance and look through the diary. "2 meters, 40 centimeters tall woman, an abandoned ranch full of mysteries. There are research notes in the margins of this diary. Our lives changed after the accident. I don't mean this in a bad way. Everyone at the orphanage is kind. It's still so hard to believe that we have to go on without our parents. Have to be a really good big brother. I saw earlier, was that? And when he says our lives, does that mean the one in this photo is his younger brother?" We don't have enough time. Sorry for making you do all this. I want to look into this, don't worry. Miri-san, what's the current situation? It's ours until the time limit and people are being held hostage. We don't know what the admin plans to do, but we must hurry if we want to rescue those hostages. We have to find our location as quickly as possible and stop the admin. You know, there are tons of familiar looking objects and books here. It's kind of like being in the center. Folklore and the occult have similar appeal. Maybe because both in both field research and gathering information. Miri-san, do you know anything about Dr. Kisaragi? I heard from an acquaintance who spoke with him before at work. Small talk turned into a talk of bad places and the rumors around those locations. Though it seems topic might turn toward the occult, it actually ended up being about local customs. Huh, maybe he was talking really fast from being so excited the whole time. It seems like a bit of an eccentric enthusiast, but a likable person as well. Are we gonna point out that like the younger brother looks like, oh god, my nose, looks like the director anytime? Because like that clearly looks like the director in the photo that we saw. So Kisaragi apparently lost his parents in an accident and went into an orphanage with his sibling. The photo on the desk is probably showing the two of them. Do you know where the orphanage is? Huh? Oh, I didn't see it written down. I've looked into Tsutomu Kisaragi before. However, the information was encrypted and couldn't be viewed. And it's not information that the police wanted to hide. Does that mean someone other than the police encrypted that information about the Kisaragi brothers? If so, the admin's identity is... This was made by kids, so I know it's not that convincing. What do you think of this droid? The Kisaragi brothers wrote about their secret society project in his notebook. Hold on a moment. Yes? Oh, sorry, I was covering it with my hand. Is this the secret society? Miss Fukurai, are you looking at this with clairvoyance? What? No, I'm not wearing the glasses and it's right here, look. No, there's nothing written there. At least nothing I can see. Huh? What? Did I use my clairvoyance too much and make my vision go weird? Well, that's a problem. Got my nose. Why? Why nose? Why do you do this to me? What? I didn't expect that. I can feel it? What was that just now? Was it really a trace? It's kind of like I'm seeing someone else's memories. Could there be something written in the diary? My dear psychic is such a great hacker. Huh? Hacker? But the occult info I added the other day was deleted. Cries. Right, he was just a kid then. I guess it's just nonsense. You got scolded again the other day in the PC room. What were you up to? You said it's noisy in my head. I'm worried that you're acting out because of that. Gifted, I don't know about that. I'll put my hands on your cheeks and say a magic spell to help you feel calm. I know, it does feel calming if you do that. Nothing there, nothing here. Here. Wait, there's another Netherworld research notebook here. Is there info here about the case? It's better if I don't do anything in public for a while. As long as people still have this image of me, anything else I say will only fan the flames. Did he write this when people were accusing him of being a culprit? How do they know about my family? Because of me, this is getting to my family. I need to inform the police and ask for their help. There are several groups doing things like this, but I'm pretty sure this time it's a group called the Five Society. I'm sure it's them. Ah! This is the information about the actual culprit! The Five Society, a group of 5 students. They filmed themselves capturing a criminal, like some kind of vigilante streamers. Ironically, their video itself is conclusive evidence of their crime. The video itself was deleted, but the comments left should be enough evidence. It hurts deeply when I think of him, but this is the truth. I have to do this. Does Tamiri-san know about it? Tamiri-san, do you know what the Five Society is? Apparently, the real culprits of the Tenchu incident are a group of 5 student streamers called the Five Society. There was a note saying the video itself is conclusive evidence of the guilt. I see. That means the incident itself must have been relatively straightforward. I also tried to do a search on the criminal group, but the whole page seems to be deleted from the video website. The police have already gotten to it. Don't worry, I'll look into it. Yes, please. Could you please keep looking for info about the admin? Yes. Okay, we'll check there. Is there anything like that written here? Let's see, so many names of this page. A list of streamers. Oh, there it is, Vigilante Streamers, the Five Society. Wow, all the comments from the streamers and the viewers are right here. Was he watching for changes in the reactions? How much time did this take? Dr. Kisaragi narrowed the culprit. Oh god, I hit my mic again, I'm sorry. I was just trying to scratch my nose because it's still itchy. I am suffering. I am so sorry, I am just suffering. It's terrible. Dr. Kisaragi narrowed down the culprit who killed Nomura-san based on various information. Okay, so not there. Here. No. This notebook has diary entries in it too. From after the Tenchu incident. The diary entries. Was Dr. Kisaragi able to write anything with all that going on? You know, I like urban myths. When I do research on folklore, rumors casually turn into occult stories, which turn into urban myths. I love how they're created and come to life, how interesting it is that they reflect cultures and costumes. But now I can't stand seeing or hearing rumors anymore. People's rumors, stories that shift and grow, urban myths. Used to love all of those things. The most important values I hold are getting messed up. It really hurts. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm good again. Give me a second. Okay, that should work for a second. I'm so sorry. It's just I'm dying, as I famously say all the time, and today I'm dying more than usual. This page, I can feel what happened here without even without clairvoyance. It's all stained and crumpled. It hurts. No answer from them since don't the police want to solve this case? My body won't move right lately. Even when I'm at home, angry voices come pouring in from outside. I'm so sorry. Who is he saying sorry to? I know you've been trying to make me feel better. I can't get the words out to respond about rumors or occult stories. I feel incredibly guilty for making you feel bad. Getting dragged down because of me, how did it come to this? It's just, I can't take this anymore. Dr. Kisaragi. Prophecy. It's something about a prophecy. Prophecies will come true someday. As long as you don't set a time, they will happen. We'll make the Great Reset happen. Let's go after rumors and talk about the occult again one day. There will come a time when we can laugh and talk. I'll leave this as a prophecy. What does this mean? Big Brother's prophecy. Okay, it's time to think this over. Who on earth is Samishima admin? I couldn't find any info leading directly to the admin in Dr. Kisaragi's research lab. Instead, I found lots of memories about Kisaragi-san's time in the orphanage written in his diaries. He wrote about the happy days that the brothers spent together. So then, what's happening now is... It's probably revenge. That's Dom Kisaragi's younger brother. Was planned by Dom Kisaragi. Yeah. It was the other way. This may be revenge that was planned by Dom Kisaragi's younger brother. Yes, that's right. If the hater attacks continued because the police wiped the Wanotenchu incident, if that lead to his suicide, then it makes sense that Tsutomu Kisaragi's younger brother wanted to get revenge. The fact that he's a hacker too, yeah, that matches up with the Samishima admin. But that's... Samishima admin is... Tsutomu Kisaragi's younger brother. A plan for revenge against the Five Society, the criminals who drove his brother to commit suicide, and the police who tried to cover up the incident. He wanted to help him, seeing his brother get pushed to the brink. He must have been by his brother's side for a very long time. We still don't know what exactly he's trying to do, but he must be doing all this for his brother. Miss Fukurai, thank you for all your help. From here on, the police will handle this. It is our duty to make things right. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get back to the station. I need to pinpoint the location of the admin fast. You should go home, or stay here if you'd like. Either way, I'll make sure that someone from the police keeps you safe, so don't worry. What? You're going already? But I want to keep investigating with you. I need to stop the admin. From here on out, the person we're dealing with is a real criminal. Even Mr. Marigi couldn't handle him. Also, you feel empathy for the admin now, don't you? We're about to go and destroy everything that he did for his brother's sake. I know that. You know what? You should go visit Mr. Marigi at the hospital. You're a very kind person. I don't want you to deal with something this hard. No, please wait. Tomiri-san. Well, I guess that's it. What should I do? Why? Maybe I really should just go see Jasmine. I do really want to see her right now. No, that's not right. It doesn't make a difference if I see her now. I want to talk with her after I solve everything. I want Jasmine to be discharged from the hospital in good health. We need to find him. We need to find the admin and put a stop to all this. Hold on, there was a knife in Dr. Kisaragi's next door. Maybe it can be used to cut the rope binding the people he captured. I'll borrow it. But now, where should I go? I don't know where to start. I wonder if the admin's video contained any hints. Someone who saw the video might have posted something. Many people must have seen the video. Anything may help. Okay, let's see. So the Seamer started to move according to the prophecy from the devastation and judgment in the Illuminate car, and the center employee stole info from the police to assist the latter half of that plot. And they all did this for Tomi Kisaragi. Mostly that admin person, they've all lost it. The same perpetrator from that famous Ueno case. People like that are different from regular people. They're on a completely different level. Going from marrying Tomo Kisaragi to committing terrorism in his name, what are they thinking? Was the prophecy about conspiracy theories running wild and bringing destruction? Enough is enough already. GR. The day is finally upon us. How many have seen the times changing? I've been helping with this plan since day one. My timeline is a total mess lately, so tired. And now look, going on with your life as usual when there's a terrorist threat. Also the countdown's still going even though someone found the answer. What a scam. It will show us the way. I'm proud that I could help. Come on, GR. After the Samesima site changed, people called guests started to make appearances, but they seem like hostages. Who are they? It's been a while already. Are they alive? What are the police doing? The evidence is right here. Go get it. In the end, the people of Samesima aren't quite occult fanatics. They ride on Tomo Kisaragi's coattails but refuse to acknowledge his crimes. Okay. Not wrong about everything, but still basically wrong. They're talking about Dr. Kisaragi. No one thinks about his doing research work. No, really. If I were to make a hypothesis with only the information provided here, I'd probably also jump to a similar conclusion. Maybe they're a Simmer. It's a reaction to helping with this plan. It means they helped make all this happen. For those who don't know, it must be really sudden. Why hasn't the countdown stopped? When it gets to 0, what's going to happen? Oh, wait a minute. GR again, another Simmer. Who could they be? The admin? To Trevor and even without knowing their name. Ah yes, she searched they on Twitter. I hope nothing's happened to them. How are you supposed to arrest someone when you don't know even who or where they are? That's a good question. Don't make assumptions. There are all kinds of people. The prophecy is almost guaranteed to occur. I've kept this secret until now, but I'm also a contributor. Happy I could assist them. I'm not sure if I actually help with the plan. I'm not that smart and don't get what they are thinking, but I don't need to get it. You just need to do as they say. Being asked by them is a sign of trust. I want to help again. I want to see them again. How could I not help with changing this world? They're always there to encourage us. I think the happy 77.7 billion yen leak rumors are true. Some people say the admin did it for a big payday, but there is also a strong theory that cryptocurrency was donated to orphanages and children funds all over the world. I can't give any sources, but please believe it, even if it's in the form of rumors. I want people to spread the word about the new orphanages built to give children a wonderful environment. I got revenge from someone I hate by following their instructions. Had to pull out all my molars, but no regrets. All that's left is to create the world they hope for. Wait, you had to pull out all your molars? Wait, are you the delivery guy? Like, you're the delivery guy. He asked me to carry gas into the Ueno underground. I have no idea why they needed it down there, but I was happy they called upon me. Glad I can help change the world. It's me, Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. I didn't find any treasure to ever happen to run into a certain person today who opened my eyes. I feel like good things are going to happen soon. It's like Nishi-chan got converted after meeting them. Wish I could meet them too, I'm jealous. What's with all the people typing GR? So creepy. Natsutomo Kisaragi believers, idling, waiting with their mouths open for the world to fall apart. I get the feeling it'll be a great party. Been waiting for this. How many Siemens are out there? Most of them are just occult fanatics and shut-ins, right? Who even is Natsutomo Kisaragi? Occult fans take his words as the gospel, but beyond that. People who have convinced themselves that Natsutomo Kisaragi was right, so they're right too. They're getting violent, and the Urban Dissolution Center is just profiting off these occult stories. They're in for the money. The center has totally lost it. Being against Kisaragi means being against the occult. If so, they're just proving that those who pursue the occult are dangerous. The Siemens are a terrorist group that collectively expresses their dissatisfaction with the war while bonding over their love for the occult. Even if one fails, someone else will succeed. The police better be ready for this. Oh boy. Contributor, what did they do? Preparing for terrorist attacks, setting something up, like what Fujiwara-san did. Does that mean this person spoke with him, or was it just a message? The admin might have appeared in front of more people than I thought. See them again, so they are actually meeting. The pride they take in their actions when someone they idolize as something of them. What's this? It makes me think of something. Encouraging them. Wonder what that means. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. The Siemens are praising the admin all over their socials. To them, the admin is... What are we supposed to do with that information, even if it's true? Does one right cancel out one wrong? I wouldn't just say it in front of this person, but that's a strange thing to have. It looks like the admin told this person how to take revenge. Pull out all their molars. Huh? Is this the same guy the same way that the delivery guy put a curse on Mayuzuki-san? And that delivery guy was also talking about the Great Reset. Wait, no way, that means the admin was behind the incident that happened to Mayuzuki-san? They went underground, that means Nomura-san's Netherworld tour? Wait, hold on a second. Could it be that every case the center has taken on so far, they've all had something to do with the admin? This is a repost of an old post, where Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter... That's Nishitani-san, right? Isn't it? Nishitani-san has also met the admin. The admin seems really charismatic, getting them to say things like that. Kind of like an actor or an idol. I totally didn't get it at first either. After all that's happened, they're not going to go look at the Sapesima website. Because I don't know how. Some people enjoy situations like this, even if they aren't simmers. There are a lot of different simmers, but yeah, how many of them are there? Maybe the only information we know is from his career as an occult researcher. If you even knew a bit of what what Dr. Kisaragi was like while talking with all of those people for field research, you see him differently. I want to know what Jasmine would say about it. I'm worried about the center itself too. It's a reaction to Urban Dissolution Center. Let's see what people are saying about it now. The photo that Kurosawa posted was taken at the very moment the employee of the Urban Dissolution Center caused the current incident. Who are those people in the video? They said guests, but were they kidnapped? Those people set this up just to put on a show, lol. Kurosawa hasn't posted much since then. Maybe the center employees erased him. The situation looks really bad right now. It's a mystery how that Ueno incident gained so much traction so quickly, but it disappeared from socials as quickly as it came. Maybe it really was a police cover-up. Talking about cover-ups and conspiracies, this is just proof that the videos from the center are a horrible influence. The bad influence is all from Tsutomu Kisaragi. This guy was a uni professor. There are idiots out there who will believe anything you say with a title like that. Is it a countdown to Tsutomu Kisaragi's birthday or someday, or the anniversary of his death? The admin and Tsutomu Kisaragi's relationship has nothing to do with us. What's all this terrorism? What the fuck? Why is the center so complicit in this? The police are totally too slow, they won't make it. We could use some vigilantes at this point. I just want to get back to normal life, drinking beer and watching the center videos in the evening. I can't believe this person guided and encourages the Simmers to commit terrorism. Children can't play outside anymore. I don't care who it is, police or not. Just hurry up and arrest the person putting out these terrorism announcements. Is it true that the Orman Dissolution Center has a mascot called Toshikaikun? I feel like I've seen it somewhere, but I don't remember. Is it some cutesy rendition of a reindeer? Was Toshikaikun a reindeer, or was it a deer? I mean, it's an elk. He called himself an elk. Oh god, the splash. Hey, you fired me! Kate thanks Hi for getting all the way here. Proud to have such a dear, dedicated friend. Looks like everything's in a pickle right now. As always, of course, but still. Do you know I was almost urtled the red herring-shit reindeer? Anyway, let me teach you a secret sign for when we meet again. Big smile, thumbs up, dearie me, it's you. Got it? Big hug from the bestest and dearest imaginary friend. Gotta have a moose. I hate him. No, that was an investigation. Their faces were covered with bags, so we can't tell who they are. I hope they're okay. Huh? Did something happen to Kurosawa-san? Yep. What kind of post, but most importantly, a possible connection between the cases we solved and the center and the admin. If the admin was indeed behind all these cases, they might have left some clues at each site. Yes, that must be it. The admin created those Illuminate cards after all. And each of the cases had a card to go with it. Let's recheck each of the case sites and look for traces. You can do this, Sammy. Oh god, my nose. Wait. Okay, I think that's under control. For a second. Starting with the closest site. Not really find traces of the admin here. You again. Oh, hello, it's been a while. Could it be him? He does admin this part, kind of. No, wrong admin. Just a bench like before. Just like before, nothing. Look at the Miri-san around here, feels so long ago. If he hadn't acted out suspicious like that, I wouldn't have been that scared of him. I mean, true, but also. I remember Kinoko-san grabbing my leg from this bush. That scar took a while to heal. Next time I see Kinoko-san, he'll need to apologize again. The traces here seem to have changed a lot. I don't see any Tomiri-san now. But there's a different shadow here instead. Wait, is it me? Oh, right, I did come here. Makes sense that I see my own traces. Scared me for a second. I thought it was my doppelganger. Maybe I could ask the barkeeper about how things have been here after everything with Bloody Mary. Huh? The Sambesima admin? Here in that outfit? Why in the world? Anyway, glad I guessed correctly. Let's follow these traces. The other person nearby is probably Hinata-san. What did the admin do to Hinata-san? But were they here wearing these? Am I really seeing things as they are? Or maybe the barkeeper knows something. Let's ask him. Where do I go? Maybe later. I am... Back again, eh? Yes, it's been a while. Has it really? Have you seen a strange person wearing white clothes here in the park? White clothes, you say? Yes, face covered up too. I think they probably talked to Hinata-san, the lady who was here a lot. Ah, that person in white everyone's talking about lately. I'd notice right away if I happened to see that. Thought so. Also haven't seen that Hinata-san around lately. And I believe you were the only one she talked to when she did come here. I see, thank you. No luck. I guess the park keeper isn't constantly here after all. How are things at this park lately? Have you noticed any strange people? It's just the usual. Patients from the hospital sneak out here to smoke and such. Well, you are here, you already know. It looks like nothing unusual has happened here since the ghost incident. There's a lot going on right now. Have you seen that video? I was shocked though thought my phone broke. What is it with that person in white? That's Tsutomu Kisaragi's younger brother. I guess you might not know who I'm talking about. Tsutomu Kisaragi, that one's famous for research about the occult. But you know him. I did indeed. Knew him way back when he was just a wee kid. How did you know him? I was doing delivery work back then, carrying school lunches and such. I also made deliveries to orphanages. Guess they're called children's homes nowadays. Where is that? I believe it was a church somewhere, but that was over 10 years ago. A church? That might be where the Kisaragi brothers were. But how do you know Dr. Kisaragi? During delivery, I was approached by a little boy wearing a towel with eyes drawn on it. Maybe from that secret society project. He asked if I was working in schools, how to get a job, things like that. Maybe he was interested in school. He seemed like a very smart kid. So that's why you remember him. When he got famous, I recognized him, and I was sad to hear of his passing. Where do I go? Well, let's go to the underground station first. Okay, let's head to Ueno. Managed to get here from Ueno Park. I never thought I would come back here. No more gas here, thank goodness. Time to investigate. Let's look for traces of the admin. The note from the tours is still here. That was a tough one. I thought we wouldn't make it. I got all the way down here. But it's so scary being here all alone. No. I need to focus on the investigation. There might be bugs and rats down here. Please, no. I would scream for sure. His white outfit. It's the admin again. Is it even easy to move around in that outfit? What are these traces showing? Let's check. Come to think of it, most of the shadows left here. It must be from when Nomura-san was preparing everything. For Nomura-san, how did it feel to be preparing that plan? Huh? It's locked. They must have closed it after the tour. These bars look like they come right off. I noticed them during the tour. Looks like I can use the bench. Okay. There's some contraption in the vent, probably a gas generator. And there's a voice recorder too. Gas generator is too big to move, so let's leave that. The voice recorder, does it work? I bet it'll work if I charge it a bit with my portable battery. I wonder what kind of voice will be on it. I will help you with your plan. It's the same as the admin's voice in the video. The man with a mark on his arm who stole Coban coins. If you rush the event, you'll lose the culprit. You keep I don't want to waste it. There's some clattering sound in there, making it hard to hear the voice. It's like a train. I have left a list of Coban owners behind the bars, where I installed the gas generator. Next, I'll explain what you need to do. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do just fine. I think there's a lot more. I guess I'll just stop it here for now. The admin helped Nomura-san find the Coban owners and even set up that machine. Yes, that's what it sounds like. Let's go to Nishitani's home. Okay, let's go to Nishitani-san's house. The door was unlocked, so I just let myself in. After Nishitani-san was taken away by the ambulance, has anyone else been here? Nishitani-san was also posting about them, something pretty similar-like. There might be traces of the admin here. One space to investigate, okay. Just like before, lots of manga. Is there anything related to the admin? In Nishitani-san's shadow. You mentioned that no one else usually comes here. This traces seems to last quite a while. Looking on the side. Traces of me? Must be from when I was investigating here. Looking at my own traces, it feels like I'm looking at my doppelganger. Looking again, it's a trace of that delivery guy. I guess there are traces left of when he was delivering packages here. But in that case, did the admin come here? Let's check around the room a bit more. Makers in 101, I saw this before. There's also a resale manual or something and a few notebooks. What's this notebook? Treasure log. Seems like a list of places he's been and where he planned to go next. A notebook recording where treasure is located, I guess. Closing businesses, abandoned schools. He's been to so many different places. The visit dates are here too. Where did he last go? At church? I don't usually, but I took the train that day. Since the location was near a station, I had low expectations. I've been to plenty of old abandoned buildings, but this church was a first. There wasn't much to resell. But I met an incredible person there. You could say it was life-changing. Someone at the church. Could that be the admin? I was shown how to get revenge. I even got some help. I was taken seriously, really listened to. Ito-san, the delivery person, was an ally too. I want to thank them for connecting us. Well, close to a train station then. Kurosawa's house next. Okay, let's head to Kurosawa-san's house. Kurosawa-san's not here. The front door is unlocked. What if there were those posts from people saying they're concerned about Kurosawa-san? Something happened to him. Sorry, this is an emergency, please excuse me. So many trophies and awards. Looks like it's the Kurosawa family tradition of showing off all their awards. Wait. Silver Award, 100k subscribers, 5 Society. Gold Award, 1 million subscribers, 5 Society. I didn't pay attention when I saw it before, but the 5 Society. That's the 5 Society, the real culprits of the detention incident. I think Dr. Kisaragi's notes also mention a group of student streamers. Wait, so if this is here, it means that Kurosawa-san was a member. A photo Kurosawa-san. So these photos being cut, but actually, Dr. Kisaragi was there next to Kurosawa-san as his club advisor. Is it just a small world, or... Huh, this is the photo Kurosawa-san and Dr. Kisaragi was thrown away again. The computer's been left with the power on. Strange, was he working on something? That reminds me, what exactly was in that HDD stolen from this room? I want to know, but I guess there's no way to now. It's a safe that's securely protected. The door is unlocked though, that's a bit scary. Is this a trace of Kurosawa-san, all the way in the back of the room? Did the admin chase him here? And then they kidnapped him. And the admin! So the admin was here too. I can also see Kurosawa-san's shadow in the background. Wait, this is... what's going on here? The admin cornered Kurosawa-san here. I'll have to check more carefully. There might be something left behind. Oh, wait, I wanted to, see if there was anything more. Me. This looks like a trace of me while investigating before. If these were my doppelganger, this place could be the Doppel Shack. Even Kurosawa-san, if anything happened, he'd throw it away. Because of those out letters. Who are these from? We are ready. You'll soon be on the stage before all. Will you apologize to my brother in the churchyard? I will be waiting. We are preparing to come and take you there. This is a threatening letter from the admin. Judging from the shadows, Kurosawa-san didn't go. So the admin came for him. Kurosawa-san was kidnapped. Okay, and that's everything. I have to think. According to the clue so far, where is the admin? Places of interactions with the admin are left in several places. I couldn't find conclusive info anywhere. From what's come up several times, I can more or less tell what it is. The place where the admin should be right now. I mean, it's a churchyard, but like, it mentions that it was a children's home that used to be a church. So, I don't know if it's church or children's home. I'm gonna do children's homes first. Maybe they're in a children's home near some railroad tracks that's still in use. That doesn't seem right. Let's look over the journal again. With all this information gathered, I know I can figure out where the admin is. Okay, so it's church. So it's not still in use. So... now in ruins? Okay. Weird that you would hear like the sound of the tracks of a train going through the tracks if it's, you know, in ruins. Maybe they're in a church near some railroad tracks that is now in ruins. That must be it. I guess so, but... oh no, I still can't narrow it down. Time is running out. Is there still somewhere else I can check? A person who has been influenced by someone else. Mio. Yes, let's go to Mio's place. She was acting strange before. Maybe there are traces of her interacting with the admin. Yeah, I was surprised that we didn't go to Mio's first. You'd think. Where do I go? Mio's home. Okay, let's head to Mio's place. Mio? You're still living here. They won't let me take any of the open apartments in this building. I can't go back to my parents' house, and I can't find a new place that quickly. I see. Sorry I haven't been in touch lately. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to be spending some time away from other people. You know, the center director said in the video that I was forced to move out, so nobody's even tried to find me here. Oh, I see. I'm really glad to hear that. I'll make some tea. You come to talk? I came to check your shit. This must be Mio. She's touching the shelves, cleaning up, perhaps. The room was red all over, and now it's back to clean. Not bad. There won't be any more men coming out of there. There was so much blood before, but now it's really clean. It's the bloodied items are thrown away. There's one bright red book left. I think it's the book I found while investigating before, the one with a bookmark in it. Oh right, not a bookmark, it was a small note. 9 PM, leave near door. Hold on, there's more than one note. Could this be a letter from the admin? Mio was following instructions to prepare the blood for this room. I know how scary it is to no longer have a place to call home. How heavy it is to have people watch you wherever you go. I know that feeling as well. Maybe it felt like it didn't matter if you were right or wrong. No need to expect others to understand. I understand you. I'm here to talk with you anytime, at the place where we first met. Sorry, Mio, I can't stay long. I can't tell. Your face is pretty easy to read. Next time I visit, let's definitely talk more. I have so much to tell you. Okay. Hey, Mio, about this letter. Oh, this. It's a letter from the Samesima admin, isn't it? I don't know how you ended up meeting the admin. And I'm not going to ask about how you followed the letter and did all the blood stuff, or any of that. Sammy? Mio, tell me if you can. Where's the Samesima admin? I got a rough idea, but there's no more time. An abandoned church near a railway line. You know it, Mio. St. Nicholas Church. Wait, did you go there? Asami, wait. You're going to that church. Yes? I have to go stop the admin. Stop? But what about the Great Reset? Oh god damn it, I hit my mic again, sorry. I'm out of it. I'm dying. I'm sorry. I don't even know if the mic picked that up, but just in case. Mio, do you know the admin story? I know some of it too, but we still can't let that happen. But Asami... It's really nice to have at least someone who understands you, I get that. I mean, that really saves you. I wish I could do that for someone. But no matter how much he's understood, I still have to stop this. Why? Tsutomu-san probably wouldn't want his brother to do something like that. It's not a hypothesis, just something I want to believe. Asami... I have to go! Oh boy, 1 hour left. This is St. Nicholas Church. Looks like no one goes here anymore. But the lights are on. This must be the place. Someone's here. Huh? Are you okay? I'm here to help you. The admin brought all of you here, but why? Gary, we know why. Remember, you did all of the investigating. Is revenge? Revengeance? Metal Gear Rising Revengeance? Are you hurt? I'll take off your mask. This bitch. Kurosawa-san? It is you, isn't it? Not another doppelganger. Doppelganger? What are you talking about? That's you! That story again. But then, the other people here... Hiko-san, Kinoko-san, Mr. Gas Mask, and Mayusaki-san. All of the bitches from every case. Okay. So you were all Society of 5 people? Is that what it is? I have to admit, I probably should have seen that coming. Like every single one of them. It's not just Kurosawa-san. Considering they all like have like a final scene in each case where like it looks like they got caught by something else after the fact. Makes sense. Thank goodness you're all safe. You call this safe? Just in case, I brought a knife. You're upset a lot. Don't worry, it's over now. It's over. Don't you touch me. You won't get away with this. You'll pay for this. Hey, what? You're still talking like that. Wait, stop, help! Yusaki-san, all of you, such terrible things that have happened to you. Let's get out of here while the admin is away. I've been waiting for you. The one with the correct answer. Eep! The Samishima admin. Please let them go. What do you want to do? I want to avenge Tsutomu Kisaragi. I want to stop you. Those who do not understand me cannot stop me. This world sees that sense of justice. It will undergo a great reset. That's not... Director? I've been watching you, Osami. Hold on, not making it to this point. Director, You must show that you understand him, that you understand the admin. Someone who understands... Let us dissolve this grand plan that was created to unleash devastation and judgment. Let's show the admin what we can do. Yes! The Samishima admin is watching you from somewhere. I guess so, since we could talk to each other. Kindly ensure that my intent is conveyed as well. Understood. Hello, Samishima admin. I understand you? We'll show you our answers based on what we've learned about you through our investigations. Listen and tell us if we understood you correctly. Let us begin. Yes. Behold. The eye-opener. You know, I was expecting Girly to be able to do this thing herself in this situation. Kinda sad that she didn't. The countdown has less than 10 minutes left. Let us begin the final dissolution. It all started with the Genesis card. Talk of the occult bent the truth around Tsutomu Kisaragi's death. The public began to take interest in the prophecies. The card foretold the final hour for the guilty. Those who consider Kisaragi the culprit probably rejoiced at the news. Yet to those who knew the truth, its existence itself was a sacrilege. So, Mrs. Sami. Yes? What was created from the Genesis card, and became essential to carry on out this plan of revenge. The Illumine cards. The Illumine cards. They weren't about prophecies coming true, and they had conscious perpetrators behind each case, just like the original. The admin who knew the truth was thus able to create those cards. The Genesis card prophesied Dr. Kisaragi's death, materialized amidst the chaos of the case. It was probably planned after the case, all things considered. Such a base trick to see it all in retrospect. Now then, as for the answer to the riddle. Mrs. Sami, you correctly answered the website's riddle. Yes, the answer was the Uenotenshi incident. Yes, indeed. The Samishima admin's video invited everyone to solve this riddle. They wanted to tell the world a certain truth through solving it. So, Mrs. Sami, why then? Why did the Uenotenshi incident become something that does not exist, even if you speak of it? Mr. Seiji Kurosawa called off the investigation and sent it to the closet as an unsolved case. Any cases that originally existed, if sent and kept there, become effectively non-existent through pressure along numerous channels. Even if the answer is unknown, the goal is to attract attention on the question itself. If someone happens to answer correctly, it would bring to light the dirty secrets in the dark. Next, let's focus further on this answer itself. The answer itself? Why did Deputy Inspector General Kurosawa stop the investigation? The case itself was neither complicated nor related to any VIPs. He must have realized something quite important. So, Mr. Sami. Yes? He opted to disregard Susamu Kisaragi's cooperation in the investigation and pretend the incident never happened. What is the reason for Seiji Kurosawa's decision? Because he was cast by someone close to him. I think one of the perpetrators had close ties with him. A crime committed by Kurosawa-san when he was a student. He covered up the entire case to delete any traces of his son's involvement. That must be it. All cases should be solved with the support of truthful information. Yet if the information is deemed inconvenient, or involve innocence may be sacrificed. And sacrifice is inevitable to protect those who you hold dear, who you hold near and dear. You gotta have your own views on justice, but that justice shouldn't go beyond your own boundaries. Oh good, sorry, I took the chance to blow my nose. We are approaching the end. I'm sure the admin is very much looking forward to it. So, Mrs. Sami. Yes? Kengo Nomura was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time for the Uenotenshi incident. They mistook him as their planned target and murdered him. They pressured Sutomu Kisaragi to take his own life after he noticed the cover-up. Who could be the culprit of such a crime? Well, clearly the Society of Five, the Five Society. A group of 5 students were known as vigilante streamers. The Five Society. 7 years ago, the 5 of them were all students and Kurosawa-san was one of them. We found trophies on display in Kurosawa's home for record follower counts. I also believe the person with the mark on his arm. That means Nomura was looking for... Yeah, it was probably Kurosawa. He's one of the members of the Society of Five. Of the Five Society, captured here today. I don't know why, Society of Five sounds better than Five Society. It's like my brain just wants it to sound better. Hey, quit rambling already. We're on livestream, stop spewing nonsense. Oh, we are? Yes, it seems the Samishima admin is broadcasting. Say one more word and I will sue you. You don't have an ounce of proof to back up your nonsense. We were drugged and dragged here against our will. We're the victims here. I'll get you back on my channel, you'll see. So what if I have a mark on my arm? One of yours? Oh, you're the one with the tattoo. Well, keep digging and you'll end up just like Kisaragi did. I see. They're insisting your claims are merely speculation. If so, we're going to have to show conclusive evidence. Yes, exactly. We revisited each and every case to find your way here. I'm sure you'll be able to find the answer, Mrs. Ami. Conclusive evidence that confirms the culprit. Mr. Kurosawa, you may have an idea of what it is. Kurosawa-san, will you happen to know? Wait, no way. So, Mrs. Ami, the admin very likely hold this conclusive evidence in hand. What do you think it might be? The stolen HDD. Maybe it was the HDD that the doppelganger stole from Kurosawa-san's room. It must contain information that the culprit absolutely doesn't want revealed publicly. Fabulous. Worthy of your final answer. Mrs. Ami, I am proud to have you as an investigator for the center. The mystery is now solved. Well done. You have shed light on my life over these last 7 years. Yes, you truly understand me. To thank you for coming to this conclusion, allow me to broadcast the contents of the HDD. No, stop! It's not what it looks like. Don't broadcast it! Hey, Kurosawa, this better be a joke. You didn't delete the data, you idiot! You promised to delete it all! Kurosawa, you absolute fool! Why would you keep it? This is precious footage from 7 years ago. Video that our famous streamers kept hidden away all this time. Hold him down! Are you getting this, Kinoko? Loud and clear, Tanchu! You have the right to remain pathetic. Hey, where do you think you're going, huh? Why are you giving up? Guys? Is this the dude? We got the wrong guy? He's not moving. Seriously? Kinoko, cut that out, cut it out. Huh? Oh, sure. The man being held down was Kengo Nomura. Kurosawa-san. This is concrete proof, isn't it? Ah. Shut up, shut up! It was an accident, we didn't mean it. Kengo Nomura died in an accident. Kurosawa-san. You're looking for a murderer? Think of Tsutomu Kisaragi. Who drove the guy to suicide? The world, the public, everyone. I'm not even looking for the truth. We don't want the one and they'll jump all over it. Ah. Jasmine! You okay, Sammy? Good thing I came, yeah? You should be in the hospital resting. Oh, Jasmine! My wife is back. Hey, how? I'm so glad you're here. It seems the police arrived in time. You should let them handle those 5 and the admin. Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Sammy. You mean it's over? Indeed. Is there a problem? No, wait. The countdown hasn't stopped yet. And besides, I'm not convinced by that dissolution. You do realize that the eye-opener has already opened. For all our dissolutions so far, by figuring out what lay behind the strange phenomena of urban myths, we uncovered who was doing what. Haven't we accomplished the same thing here? We shed light on a forgotten case and on its perpetrators. First of all, why are we doing this dissolution and who is it for? To prove you understand the admin, which is why I opened the lock. If so, something isn't right. We haven't really done a proper dissolution. Mrs. Sammy, what are you trying to do? I'm going to open this lock. Setting. Eye opener. I knew this was gonna happen eventually. Finally. The doves are around what needs the dissolution. So the early dissolution had the wrong target. We completed the dissolution and there were no Tenchi incident rumors. And brought to light what actually happened. That is fine. But we haven't touched on what truly matters. I see. So, Mrs. Sami, what is it that you believe needs the dissolution? The admin's identity. Just who or what is the admin? Len is Kisaragi Susamu's brother. The police weren't able to find any records. To understand the admin, I feel we need to answer that question. Truly exemplary. I hadn't expected such an answer from you, Mrs. Sami. Unmasking the admin whom you've only seen through footage. So that is the goal of your dissolution. Yes, let us uncover who they really are. Remarkable. If it's that we are honing on in an undetermined anomalies in true nature. This dissolution is a first. I cannot contain my excitement. But I must slow down. I must present questions that will help you manifest the answers within. So, Mrs. Sami. Yes? The admin had previously caused other incidents too. This is another case that was sent to the closet and no longer exists. But it's an important incident that proves the admin's existence. Which incident was this? That's the 77.7 billion yen leak. The happy 77.7 billion yen leak. We found only rumors on socials on the Samishima website. But we found records in the closet. This means that it wasn't a made-up story, but an actual case. It's difficult to prove anything exists via clairvoyant traces alone. But this is an actual case that happened, with police records, even if they're at the closet. That might just prove key in cornering the admin. Like, he's doing this, but I'm pretty sure he's the admin, so... Let's move forward with the solution. Like, it's clear, like the photo, he looks exactly the same, so... The happy 77.7 billion yen leak targeted a membership-based social networking site with various celebrities and politicians. So, Mrs. Sami, there was a hacking tool which was used in this incident. What was the name of the tool? That the Natasha Singh. Natasha Singh. According to the records at the closet, the tool could only be used by its creator, and its user was said to be a genius hacker. If the admin was the culprit for this case, then the creator of the tool must have been the admin. The admin may have slipped up, a special tool only usable by the creator. The existence of this tool narrows down the numerous possibilities to a single hacker. This turned into a huge hint, it seems. The genius may have backfired. We know that the admin previously caused an incident, and that a special tool called Natasha Singh was used. A tool supposedly only accessible by its creator. So far so good, but come to think of it, we haven't really zeroed in on the admin's identity. When I found these records at the closet, something fell off. Fell off, you say? I feel like I know when the Natasha Singh tool was used. I see. So, Mrs. Ami, when exactly was the Natasha Singh tool used? When the ghosts appeared while exploring the old warehouse. When the tour participants were chosen. The old warehouse? Oh, that's... Oh, the Tor yeah, because it was hacked. We hacked one account to get the draw. The random draws for the UN Netherworld Tour. The organizer, Tomoko Nomura, should have had full control of things. Yet when we first met her, she didn't consider us participants. And there weren't enough handouts for participants. This was done by hacking into the organizer's account used by Tomoko-san. So the number of participants was forcibly increased. Truly excellent, Mrs. Ami. Bringing all this to light without leaving anything behind. Only you could have done this. With you at the front, we may be able to do away entirely with such big entities as anomalies. Reactor? There I go again. But my excitement truly can no longer be contained. So, Mrs. Ami, we have arrived at the final question. Who might be this individual who chose to hide from the world, to become this masked anomaly known as the admin, for the single goal of enacting revenge for their brother? It's you. It's you. You really do understand me better than anyone, Mrs. Ami. Director-san, the lock is open. Why is that so badly balanced? That was so loud. Jesus Christ. Like, none of the other ones had been that, like, did they forget to rebalance the sound for that one? Jesus Christ. Sorry, my ears are sensitive, but like, damn. That's a little too much. Because considering the other ones. When my brother made his choice, I was powerless to stop him. The public was easily swayed by Kurosawa's manipulation. Social timelines were ablaze each day with theories painting him as a murderer. Amidst the daily torrent of unfounded rumors and slander, my brother still endured somehow. And yet when those nails and spears reached me and our long-gone parents, he thought that he should no longer try to endure. That his existence was torturing those he loved. Without police cooperation, the case will never be solved. Unless the case is solved, the world will keep harming his family. You witnessed all of this with your own eyes. I was utterly powerless back then. Everything I tried to do to encourage my brother was only hurting him further. Well, you were a child. Back then, I would chat with him about rumors and the occult like we did as children. It was the worst thing I could have done. I mean, again, you were a child, you didn't know. It wasn't, far from it. Dr. Kisaragi missed those days dearly. Those days you spent together at the children's home. But he couldn't figure out what to do. They didn't want to tarnish those memories you made together. So, if he knew that his regrets were living on in the form of hate, he would be devastated. Director, their deeds have been exposed through this broadcast. The terrible rumors about Dr. Kisaragi will all fade away now. Please. We have enacted revenge on the 5 of them. Please. No, the contact will continue. Dude! But why? You heard what Kurosawa said earlier. They're not even looking for the truth. Feed them what they want and they'll jump all over it. Huh? It wasn't just those 5 that drove my brother to take his own life. It was your average everyday person who believes their own sense of justice. But Mrs. Ami, you have felt the same yourself. When your friend was wrongly accused, you stood up for her and tried to do her justice. People were spreading rumors about me, and there was nothing I could do. People don't care whether information is true or not. They create a scapegoat they claim to fight against. And once they defeat this fabricated enemy, they'll tell themselves they fought for peace. And then they'll create another one, and then another one, and then another one, because the reality is that they're just trying to escape for the fact that they hate themselves. A lot of the time. It's like, a lot of people on the internet clearly clearly just make fun and attack that which they hate about themselves when seen in other people. That's why lol cows exist. Like, that's entirely why lol cows exist. Well, some people are sadistic opportunists that just enjoy making people's life miserable because they're just like that. But in general, if you see like a lot of lol cows just get born from that, like a person whose characteristics can be seen in other people, and those other people are so ashamed and disgusted by themselves that they just hate that other person because they cannot look inwards. So they have to manifest that hatred outwards. Those labeled as evil will be struck down, yet the world will remain none the better. Could there possibly be anything more bizarre and horrifying? Well, there's a lot of things. This solution is what you should be seeking. Director, why me? Mrs. Sammy. Because your kindness is genuine, and you stand beyond hate and despair. Junko Najima jumpscare. The one person in this world who understands me. The one person in this world for my dear brother. Director! Huh? Huh, what's this? The screen is changing by itself again. Another signal hijacking. Oh no, I'm tapping everywhere, but nothing's happening. Sammy, what's going on? Where's the boss man? What did he do? The great reset. What? Oh, that's... My personal info is getting uploaded? How do we stop it? I've been hacked. Hey, what's happening? That's my real name. What? Wait a minute. I can't let anyone see this. Oh no, stop, please. I can't turn it off. The buttons on my phone aren't working. Wait, that's a photo of my manager. What? He cheats on his partner? My passport has changed? Are you kidding me? My name, age, and address are all out there. What the hell is this? Hey, that's my credit card information. What are they doing? These disgusting photos. Whose reel is this? Huh? No way. Please stop. I'm sorry. Cyber attack status check. My phone's gone too. Police data leaks popping up. What's going on there? Stay calm. Sing with HQ and the commissioner. Hey, what the hell is this speak? Hell no, I'm safe and informed. No. I'm dead. My alt is all out there. Wait, why is my phone filming? My account was hacked. You know this isn't me. I have to hurry and delete everything. Come on. So, he just uploaded everything. Like, everything. Mr. Marigi, C-Trap. Sorry, Commissioner, it failed to stop him. Secure first, worry later. Please proceed immediately to the building supposedly holding the center. Commissioner, where are you? This may be a lucky break thanks to the cyber attack. We were able to gain access to the encrypted data on Kisaragi. I'm at a hospital where the younger Kisaragi used to go. I love that when we know more. Please proceed. Raya that. After everything, I wasn't able to help anyone. At all. Nah, you're giving it out from day one, Sammy. Your friend Mia went through all that mess. Your kindness and her help, take my word for it. And also, Jasmine. The bossman, yeah, I'll drag him down and whip his ass. Sammy, you did everything you could, you really did. The Kisaragi siblings, the younger of the two, yes? Yes, I do remember, strikingly different from the other patients. He had anomalous perceptiveness, expert knowledge in countless areas. Notably adept with technology. A world-class hacker even I had. Elevator looks like it's falling apart. Looks like it's been around forever. Let's wrap up this case quick. After that, I want a welcome back party. Impossible. Could this be? What? Too late for the big catch. This is not a regular mess, it's as if... Jasmine, look! A computer, looks like there's a video on it. This is when Sammy came to the center. Welcome to the Urban Media Solutions Center. What's going on here? Commissioner, I've reached the center, but... Mr. Marigi! Stop, Miss Fukurai, I know she's there. She's Tsutomu Kisaragi's sister. God damn it! She was behind it all. Of course she was. God damn it! Ayumu Megurita never existed. Never existed. So Marigi, come in. Sammy! Well, goddamn. Several days later. Commissioner, did you see the rest of that video? Yes, it showed Miss Fukurai, or rather, Ayumi Kisaragi. She seemed to be mocking us for her inability to discern the truth. So, on paper, this whole incident was caused by Ayumi Meguriya. No, Ayumi Meguriya never existed. Every aspect of this was planned by Tsutomu Kisaragi's younger sister, Ayumu Kisaragi. So, Ayumi, Ayumu, Asami, okay, so it's like a divided of her name. Then we could call her Ayumi whenever discussing this case. Ayumi Kisaragi created another self. She started planning revenge when her brother took his life. As a first step, Ayumi created an iconic figure, a figment of her imagination. That became Ayumu Meguriya. She may have modeled that character of her own brother. And in tandem, she started preparing for terrorist attacks as a Samishima admin. And last of all, Ayumi created Asami Fukurai, the epitome of innocence. Though she shared the same body as Ayumi Kisaragi, the hesitant Miss Asami was being controlled at all times. But what was the clairvoyance trick about then? Miss Fukurai's clairvoyance. A visualization of facts deduced by the sheer intellect of Ayumi's gifted mind. By wearing Tsutomu Kisaragi's glasses, the connection between Miss Fukurai and Ayumi may have been strengthened. And that's why she sees those things so clearly. Miss Fukurai was seeing Ayumi's deductions as traces without even realizing it. Visualization of traces. If that happened to you just like that, I see why she'd think of ghosts and such. And this explains the power of vision. So Sammy was talking with Ayumi inside her own head through her phone. Ayumi, Sammy, and the admin. So they're one and the same. Spent so long team up, never had a clue. But isn't this plan kinda convoluted for our revenge? Making all those cars, agitating people with prophecies. Well, all of this was likely driven by Ayumi's emotions, with numerous measures to involve the wider public, of course. The death of Ayumi's brother was desecrated by the Genesis car. When thinking of how to enact her wrath on the culprit, she chose her brother's lifelong passion, the occult. Ayumi was manipulating Sammy to carry out her plan, and Sammy wasn't aware of this, correct? I'm certain she did not know. How can you tell? Remember her words. Sammy is unaware. So tell me now, what do you want to do with her? God damn Ayumi. The cyber-terrorism attack she launched causes tremendous damage. We've had a string of assaults, thefts, and other cases since that incident. Well, she did just post everyone's personal information to the internet, including things that they probably didn't want anyone to see, so I'm not surprised. The police are still catching up with all that chaos, so there's little we can do. Other secrets have caused divorces, firings, bankruptcies. People are asking for help we cannot give. To think that having our personal information posted online would lead to so much harm. Yeah, that's why it's bad when people get doxxed. And somehow everything's back to normal on the social networks. And what about the Five Society? Murder, even if involuntary and malicious cover-up. More than enough evidence for prison terms. Director Kurosawa will be charged too for his involvement in the cover-up. Oh, and also, the search for Ayumi Kisaragi has been called off. Huh? HQ wants to avoid admitting that police servers were used to stage the cyber attack. It's official. This case will be archived in the closet. Peg, yes. We are now strictly forbidden to speak to anyone about the cyber attack and about what Ayumi Kisaragi has done. A case that doesn't exist, you need to speak of it. I guess that's another urban myth on the list, Commissioner Tamiri. By the way, the building housing the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, heard that they're tearing it down. So I heard. It's final dissolution indeed. Well, here's hoping. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center never happens again. What do you mean? Well, it's something I heard. Just a rumor. Bruh. like, bruh. God, okay, no wonder. Like, a while ago, I think I mentioned it on the first stream for this, I saw that this game was, like, on the top 10 of, like, games that people wish they could, like, delete from their minds to, like, replay it. I can see why. Like, I don't know how I feel about the twist, because on the one hand, it makes perfect sense thinking back on it. It makes sense why also the character design for, like, Meguriya and Asami are so similar. Like the hair, primarily is the hair. But like, a part of me is like, really, we're doing the like DID, like the dissociative identity disorder plot twist. Like that's a little okay, sure. But like, I feel like it was at least decently presented. Like it works, it makes sense. You have all of the stuff at the beginning that kind of like gives you the sensation that it's either Asami or the director, and then it turns out that they're the same person, so I guess it makes sense. So like, this was good. Like this was good. This was a good experience. It is a twist that has been done before, which isn't necessarily bad. It's just like I've seen the it's a different personality, but it is well presented, and I guess I wasn't expecting the double twist of like, oh yeah, the admin is the director, and also the director is Asami, and also neither of them are real. They're different personalities of this other person. And right at the end too. But yeah, that was very good actually. Like I'm trying to think like, there's the first case, there's the case in the Ueno Underground. Like those two are the most notable, where like it seems like Asami actually spoke with someone before anything happened, and she's like directly involved, and then that kind of like tappers out a little bit, and then we go back here. But yeah, that was pretty good. Like that was good. I get why it was in that list. Like this was a good experience. That was a good twist. Well, it's not the first time that I've seen that twist, but it was well presented. It worked. It seems like we're in the Middle East, maybe. Like by the structures at the beginning? Jasmine! So this is your shiny new Santa. He's here, director. We've been waiting for you. Welcome to the Urban Meat Dissolution Center. Oh god, that was great. No, yeah, you know what? I take it back. That went from good to excellent just with like that scene at the end. Like that scene at the end, like elevated the situation for me. I don't know why. It just worked. Like that just worked for me. That just worked. I don't think I ever shown this, so might as well pass it by while I finish kind of getting my thoughts in order. Yeah, no, this was good. Like this was a good game. That scene at the end really sold the twist for me. Something about it just worked. Like the twist is just kind of, you know, a thing for me, like, because I've seen it before. But I think that scene at the end where, like, the face changed, just like the entire expression, like, that sold it for me. That made it, that moved it from, yeah, it was good, to like, no, yeah, this is peak. This is very good. Like, that This was an excellent game, Jesus Christ. I was not expecting it to end like that. Well, I was expecting the first twist. I wasn't expecting the second or the third twist. Those were too many twists on like the final case. That's the only thing. It's like they were built up. They were clearly presented. They were built up to be like the twist. And then it just caught me off guard that it was like, oh, it's this twist that I already kind of thought about earlier. And it's like, no, but it's also this other twist that you got foreshadowed earlier. And also this other twist that was not really foreshadow, except in ways that you would notice, but you would kind of like let go. So, honestly, great game. This was good. This was great. That scene at the end kind of got me. But for now, we still have like an hour and 30 minutes. So,